it's really none of our business until it's our business. And the investigation is on. ABC says this is our business. And despite initially coming out, Kim Godwin, the president of ABC News, and saying there's nothing to see here, two consenting adults, apparently there is more. And TJ Holmes, it's alleged that Good Morning American host was having a possible affair with co-host Amy Robach. That's the part you know about. But there's further allegations. They've come to light that Holmes had previously had an affair with an ABC producer, as well as another ABC staffer. Okay, so what happens next? And one we know is left and is saying things like no comment. She may be at another news outlet. Another perhaps is still in the building. What happens next? According to Page 6, multiple sources confirm that the affair with the producer took place while Holmes was working at the network. Okay, that is not the producer, that is his wife. I mean, it's still his wife, I haven't heard any otherwise. Took place while he was at the network and while TJ was married to his wife of over a decade, Marilee Fiebig. Okay, she's an attorney. I'm just putting that out there in case you didn't know. According to Insider, who spoke to Page 6, there are other behind the scenes issues with Holmes as well. Quoting, he's also a D to producers, okay? Nobody likes working with him, says the Insider. He yells, he has the biggest ego. I don't know if TJ has a big ego. I know he has one heck of a gangster lean. He's always lean. It's like part of his, it's almost like a prop. But it could be him, it could be authentic. There's more. Amy Robach is clapping back apparently at the paparazzi. That's never a good idea in New York. Okay, they're not gonna stop coming for you until they're ready, okay? You guys really need to get a life. I'm sorry, Robach told the paparazzi. It's kind of over now, thanks, she continued before entering her building. What's over is your marriages, Amy, because of what some people allege you entered into, okay? We don't know when the affair started, but, well, I'm gonna let you comment on that, Jeff.
Okay, so we know, was dipping his pen in the company ink. That is for sure. But like different inks apparently over time, and the pen is kind of like a fountain pen over time. I lost where my analogy was going. Look, all of this was going on. It was kind of hush hush by the network, and they were kind of like, business as usual, nothing to see here. And all the while, for me personally, I was like, so he can do this, TJ can do this, but if Tiffany Cross gets let go, what the heck is going on here? That's for black women right there. So then it comes out that like not only was he having an affair and cheating on his wife, he didn't possibly doing more, but he's also a jerk to other producers and he's difficult to work with. So I'm just trying to figure out at which point, at which line were they like, okay, this is too much. Clearly it was a distraction, but it was always a distraction if a host and another host is doing stuff behind the scenes. How can that not affect what their show was going to do and the outcome of the production values of everything like that? This is gross. This is messed up. And this dude, wow, that gangsterling you mentioned earlier, that must be like part of his game apparently. Like maybe there's some appeal in that gangsterling that he displays from time to time.
Well, we're gonna find out. Apparently ABC is close to wrapping their investigation here, Jeff, and we'll see what happens if Robach escapes things because she didn't use company resources and hey, it's a private matter. Her marriage is over and nobody says otherwise. Perhaps she's clean, but if the younger brother who has apparently been up to more, how far do you think ABC is gonna go here? Will somebody get fired or will someone just be removed from the show and they'll report?
Ooh, wow, you just opened something for me because if one gets fired and the other one doesn't, I'm gonna be very much confused no matter what they say pending the investigation. And even if they both get fired, I am interested to see if another network will A, pick one up or B, pick them both up. What would that be like? Ew, gross. But I'm waiting for this investigation as well to see what's going on. Where's Tiffany Cross, by the way, CNBC?
I know there's an opening apparently on GMA3, and I think she should fill it. Just let her fill in for a little bit. She could definitely handle the material, okay?
Absolutely,
so
easily.
I love her, so you're right. So on a Monday though, ABC learned of Holmes' 3-year relationship, remember, with the producer, and quickly soured on the host. Both Holmes and Robach were booted from the 3rd hour of the morning show, replaced temporarily by Stephanie Ramos and Gio Benitez. ABC News President Kim Godwin announced later that day in a company call that the affair did not violate company policy, but that it was an internal and external distraction. And remember what those TV contracts say. You don't have to break the law. It's just, did you make us look bad? Is it a little too greasy? That kind of thing. So maybe they violated the morals clause, but if you exercise it, you might be looking for a legal fight, Jeff.
Yeah, but like, what legal standing would they have in this situation? And like, again, there's a lot of clauses in their contract, sure, but like, if they can overcome this, I can't tell what else they can do in order to keep their jobs at this point.